Azure Arms. Let me sing, let me dance within the cold water at the bottom of the sea, because I am in love, because I drown in you. Let me hope, let me pray, for your heart to spy mine and your feelings to melt, as I swim in the water, as I float in the sea. Let me curse, let me wail, if you reach that place where the water god cannot see, and another voice finds you, and a new woman holds you. Let me sink, let me wait, until your eyes close and your breathing stops. We want you for ourselves. We want to end you all.
Captain's Guard. I have gladly pledged loyalty to the king across time. No matter how hellish the fight or reckless the order, I have risked all to protect king and country. But the king has lost his life in battle. He was young and newly crowned lord. He left behind no descendants. Who will I ever serve now? Wailing over such things will achieve nothing. My only job is to protect my country. My only mission is to serve my king. So I search. I search for a new body to replace the long-shuttered muscle and bone that resided in this armor. I search for a new king worthy of wearing me.
Crimson Impalers. The monster's body was covered in terrible spines. One day, a small bird landed nearby and spoke with the monster. More than anything, the monster wished to touch its new friend. Soon, the monster decided to remove the spines, though it caused terrible pain. The monster screamed for 7 days and nights, terrorizing villagers at the foot of the range. The villagers feared the monster was going to invade, so on the 7th night they climbed the mountains with weapons in hand, where they found a pile of bloody spines. In the center of the pile was a strange creature that had died during the night. By its side, a small bird with red-stained wings gently nuzzled the creature and cried.
Darklord's flame. The words of the curse dug themselves into my ears. The hate hidden in justice's shadows became a poison. The overwhelming light stole away my vision. Under the banner of freedom and liberty, a dark shadow is cast. I lost my voice in the face of never-ending despair. How could hope have been so extinguished? I strained to bury deprivation with my mind's new justice. The chaos of war shall burn it anew. It is only a matter of time.
Darkseal Order. He is a great and powerful king. Do not tell him what to do. It is a vast and evil power. Do not attempt to unravel it. He is a strong and fearsome foe. Do not challenge him to battle. He is a small and tender child. Do not disturb him yet. Deathly Briars. Sing, sing, sing! Let me sing! Let me sing! Let me sing! Of the seas, of the skies, of my hopes, of my prayers!
Spin, spin, spin! Let me dance, let me dance, let me dance! Happy dances, beautiful dances, and sad dances, ugly dances! Huff, huff, huff! Let me gasp, let me gasp, let me gasp! In the rain, in my dreams, in battle, in sheer ecstasy! Prick, prick, prick! Let me stab, let me stab, let me stab in your skin, in your eyes, in your tears, in your screams!
Golden Petals. In a poor village deep in the arid mountains lived a devoted nun. Her quiet prayers soothed the hearts of the people, a lone flower blossoming in the wastelands of their minds. One day, disease struck the village. The victims shriveled into mottled invalids before dying in enormous pain. And though the nun prayed and prayed, the illness ran rampant. As she prayed, buds began to sprout from the corpses. As each villager fell, new flowers grew, and soon the entire village was filled with their sweet aroma. None know what happened after that, but where the villagers' homes once stood, a vast field of flowers can now be seen, their forever blossoming petals fluttering gently in the breeze. Iceborn Slayers. Have you ever looked into her eyes? They're mesmerizing, like there's an entire rainbow held inside. They lock you into fleeting chains and leave you to fall ever downward. Have you ever caressed her skin, smooth like a fresh snowfall melting beneath your finger? You are captivated, left to wait until your heart rots into a small, dark mass. Have you ever heard her voice? A clear, prodding voice like a ripe peach. Her death sentence invites you to a world of perversion as sweet as any perfectly aged wine. Her prey are placed in ice, where they offer up their lives for eternity. Swords mottled with blood, fists scraped raw, they fear nothing, and she looks on with a silent smile.
Masochistic Joy! Stop! Oh, please stop! If you put me in that boiling water, I'll be burned from head to toe! How can anyone be so cruel? How can... Oh! Why? Why do you beat me with that thick iron pole? All I can do is sob like an abandoned puppy, ripped from its mother's teat. No, that's far too large. I'm going to be split in two. I'll be broken, heart and soul. Just imagining it makes me want to... No. I'm afraid even I can't do that.
Tyrant's Playthings. The land was ruled by an empress witch who used magic powers to govern her people. She was a cruel, oppressive ruler who took joy in slaughtering innocents at random. But the empress was restless, torturing victims, drinking fine wines as they screamed. It was fun, yes, but even fun grows wearisome when repeated too often. Many would-be heroes came to the castle, united by dreams of my death. The first few were enjoyable enough, but now it's just a chore. They're all so simple-minded. If no hero is strong enough to defeat me, I'll just have to make one myself. I need a strong child, a terrifying hero, One with enough power to topple his own mother. Four's Claws. My sister One named me Four. My name is neither 0 nor 1. I'm neither the first nor the second, nor am I the last. I should be superior. I should be winning. More than my younger sister. All of them. All of them. All of them. Before going to bed, I will retrieve the part that makes me, me. Then I shall sleep in my cold bed.
Imperial Claws. The new nation spread across a bountiful landscape, but it was home to a vast, destructive war. The old returners muttered under their breath, cursing the brash young king.
I care not for the past,
said the king.
No matter how hard, we must move on and bring fortune to the land.
And so he began a never-ending war against their neighbors. The land's resources filled the kingdom's coffers for a time, bringing prosperity to all. But eventually the land began to run dry, and the people grew weary of war. Despite the losses and deaths, the king refused to give up. He would not cede the promised land, no matter the cost. I shall save what happened next for another time.